up under me so we could be good out here. She, at the time, had a show that she went on, which was Ultimate Tag. It was like an obstacle course show. Went out in Cali and shot it. So she had some money coming in from, you know, her role on that show. However, we didn't know when that money.
Why are you detaining me? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. And you're detaining me for nothing. And you about to lose your job. You ain't even got no job because you training. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You losing your job because you about to. Because you ain't got no reason. I could pass any sobriety test. They
about to lose your job.
I knew it was coming, but it was no definite on it. You get what I'm saying? So at the time, I was being a little bit impatient.
Chrisean knew when that money was coming. She just wasn't telling you because she was in the process of getting rid of you.
And you know, the intention was to take a break so that I could get myself together. And along the course of that break, she's
oh yeah, no question. I think he is too, Tiffany.
a naturally clingy person, like I said. So she found herself trying to fill the void that I gave her with another person. And unfortunately, you know,
he won her heart.
I'm not gonna say unfortunately because it's fortunate because the situation brought her to where she is today. But unfortunate for me,
that's true,
you
Dorothy.
know, I lost my, you know, somebody that
you was left out. Unfortunately, it left you out and made her famous and rich. That part, bitch.
I loved very deeply at the time. You know, I lost my rider that I thought at the time. I lost my chick, man. Real, you know what I'm saying? This is a woman that
This is what this is all about, him losing CashApp. You got to listen to what he says. Read between the lines when he's on these interviews, when he's given the time to speak too much. He talks on CashApp in the relationship and he tells on himself. And it doesn't appear that it's the concern of Junior. It's losing the relationship that he had with CashApp. But he doesn't understand it was meant to happen. Everything is written. And if he was to stay with CashApp, she probably wouldn't be where she's at today. If she wanted to be with CashApp, yes, he would be able to. Yes, she would be able to bless him with what she has right now, and they could be happily ever after. But she doesn't want him, and he has to understand that. So this is coming across a little bit stalkerish and obsessed.
Yeah, it is.
I thought the time was young and dumb. You know, I did think that I was going to be with this woman for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
You thought forever.
I caught a murder.
You said that already.
My case with self-defense, which is how I was able to beat it. And this woman was, you know, in that scenario. You get what I'm saying? So I say all of that to say that me and this lady had so much history, so much different experiences that it was overwhelming, you know, when I had to face the fact that she was moving on to bigger and better things. We were moving to California. So I do music. So at the time, I had just started as a music artist and she was doing TV. So at the time,
he talks too much.
Based off of her circumstances, based off of my circumstances, it made the most sense to be in California, you know, to further our careers so that we could work. So we both from Maryland, we up and moved and went to Maryland.
He's trying to force
She was gonna do the college thing. The place, so we were moving from Maryland to California. Right. We ended up needing a place to stay. on the West Coast, coming from the East Coast. We ain't got no family out there. We ain't know nobody out there. So we trying to figure out where we gonna lay our heads. We can't sleep in this car for but so long. So the place where I caught my case ultimately,
a trap spot,
is the place where Chrisean planned on housing because she was going to college until she figured out everything else. She was going to win the college situation with the room and board until she could figure out what she's doing as far as her career, because she always wanted to be famous. Mm-hmm. So that was her plan and she worked it. Unfortunately, the place that, you know, everything ultimately happened in, it was a college dorm housing. Mm-hmm. It was specifically aimed for college students. However, this was not on a college campus. This was not a college property. This was in my opinion, a brothel, a spot where men can come through and pay to have intercourse with women. Like, that's what it was in my opinion. And on the West Coast, pimping and pandering, prostitution is way more amplified than it is on the East Coast. Like, the East Coast is late when it comes to hoeing and pimping and pandering. And I found this out when I was in jail, you know, Men's Central Jail, fighting the body. One of my cellies that I had at the time when I was in Men's Central Jail, he was fighting a pimping and pandering child. They throwing football jersey now. Caught pimping and pandering out there. Hey, you liable to catch 55 years. All for tricking. They don't play that in California. So
I know people. Yeah, they call it human trafficking now, which is more severe than pimping. And they got it like that so that people will get jobs like yourself, Ronnie. You need a job so that they won't utilize women to go sell themselves to make a profit. Because that is slavery. That to me is a form of slavery. When a woman goes out and sells herself and gives all her money to a man.
Story short.
Amen, sister.
We was trying to move somewhere. The place we was trying to move was all bad. We didn't know. We was young. We didn't do no research, do no due diligence prior to moving into that place. And one thing led to another. But the intention was to go there because it was advertised as college housing. Going to Santa Monica at the time, we was going to stay there while she was going to Santa Monica. I figure out my music, she figure out her modeling or acting career, whatever, and we gonna get it how we get it. That was the plan and that was the intention. However, that place was just all bad. But like I said, it was due to a lack of research, a lack of understanding the environment, understanding the whole board. And it hurt my heart because Chrisean, such a beautiful, energetic, athletic young woman. She, prior to her going on that show, she was like an athletic type of, you get what I'm saying? When she went on that show, it turned her into a beast. When she went on that show, Jade and Alexis, which is Blueface's initially, allegedly, first baby mother.
Everything's allegedly.
Chrisean already was ringing bells. So her name ring bells, you get what I'm saying? She's been doing what she's been doing for a long time.
She's that girl.
So Jaden got whiff of Chrisean being one of basically Blue's best through all of the females on the show. So Jaden ain't like it. She was intimidated by Chrisean. Pulled up to the house where the filming was being done, where the show was being filmed at, with Blueface's sister. I think her name is Callie Way, something like that. Jaden, Alexis, and Callie pulled up to the blue mansion that was camouflaged.
He is
looking for Chrisean. Chased Chrisean out the mansion. When Chrisean was running out the mansion, Blueface had a big unicorn in his house. He had a unicorn statue. When Chrisean was trying to take off, get away from Jaden, bing, hit that tooth right on that pony statue. And that's why y'all know her as Rock today. So
what does the tooth, Ronnie, have to do with the story of your son. Well, your alleged son. I'm being funny because we know it's not your son. You're just making yourself believe it. And I heard through the grapevine that your family's going around saying through social media that you are schizophrenic. And I know people in real life that are schizophrenic and they believe their own lies. Actually, when you're schizophrenic, you don't think that what you're saying is a lie that you're saying that you're believing. You're believing that what you're saying is the truth.
Yep.
It's the truth in your mind, and you're going to tell as many people that are going to listen. But what I'm saying to you is, what does this have to do with 𝗪𝗛𝗓𝗪? Nothing at all.
She hit her. So Jaden and Callie was chasing her.
Somebody get security.
Chrisean on track. She fast. They couldn't catch her. Chrisean let her tooth come out and kept running.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
So when I seen that her tooth came out, I was still in protective mode over her at the time.
Oh boy, you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight.
When I seen the tooth come out, I'm like, oh hell no! Like, what's going on? What is going on? Like, we losing teeth for clout. We losing our front teeth for clout. We losing our front teeth for
you about to lose yours for clout.
What? A fake schoolyard crip.
Ooh.
So once I seen her tooth come out,
y'all know he ain't gonna have that same energy when Blueface gets out. Now I ain't gonna say that Blueface is a killer. No, that's just a figure of speech. I'm not talking about a literal killer. But I think that he will whoop on you after I seen what that security guard did. Boy, you need to be quiet. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like.
Due to everything that was going on, I was frustrated. I was angry.
Boy, you crazy.
I wanted to address it. So, yeah, I talked to her after that. I tried to tell her, like, look, yo, you looking stupid. You look crazy. Even if you ain't gonna bring him, just so you won't think you gotta come back to me.
He's really
You ain't gotta come back to me. But get out that house.
Y'all peep this one. He's really leaning. I like that one. He's really leaning. We know he's doing the lean. This is crazy.
Get away from that show. You don't need that show to be successful. You're gonna be successful without that show. You brought the light to that show. You made that show what it is. She's so in her own head, she thinking that she needed Blueface to get to where she is today. And in a sense, she did, but she didn't. Chrisean always had the star power. She always had that light within her. She was manipulated by the wrong people, and it turned into
and now you're trying to manipulate her.
But she always had what it takes to be a star alone without being attached to.
Did Ronnie necessarily have to come on to somebody's platform to speak on this? Like, we don't already know this, people that follow her. This is only important to people that ChriseanRock is important to. You know, people who support her, you know, in commentary channels, for an example, that report on her for the people that like the fan favorites, the supporter favorites of ChriseanRock. Why do we need for Ronnie to get up here and tell us what we already know positive about ChriseanRock on somebody else's platform? What again does that have to do with a paternity test, a DNA test? You're not the father test, you are the father test. What does that have to do with 𝗪𝗛𝗓𝗪? Now we're 20 minutes in to this video and that has not been brought up. Let me guess, you're saving the best for last. Proceed.
A Blueface or Ronnie though, or etc. So yes, I was concerned. Yes, I reached out, but she knows that when I come, I'm coming.
Boy,
so
you ain't gonna
she avoided me. She
fight.
didn't want to address it because she knew I was going to really address it. But she, at the time, and I I salute her for it. She played her cards right because she knew that if she did, she potentially have a legacy. Now she's Chrisean Rock. Now she's the crazy female with no tooth on the internet. Prior to that, he was just a beautiful track girl on the internet. So once she seen her moment and somebody to believe in her, she ran with it. But the thing is,
oh boy,
Chrisean knows me just like I know her. That being said, she knew that if she linked up with me at that moment in time, she would not be Chrisean Rock today. And that's me being transparent, and that's me being humble. Why do I say that?
That's you
because
being humble.
I would not have let Chrisean stay at that house knowing that she's in danger, all with the interest of furthering this show, furthering leading these girls astray. I'm a reality type of guy. I don't go for the stuff that's on the internet in front of our face that people ignore. I address stuff. So she knows I was gonna address it. And she knew if I addressed it, that was gonna be her ticket to fame. That was gonna be her ticket to riches. That was gonna be her ticket to Blueface, which could have potentially
Latina said
been her ticket to Zeus.
He's high,
which is her ticket to whatever is next for her. So,
which is her ticket away from you, where she got away from, and you're trying to get it back, and she don't want you. Now go on now, Ronnie. Go on and get some help, boy.
Chrisean is a thinker,
but you're not.
She plays dumb.
Not saying anything exactly.
She plays stupid. Chrisean thinks. Chrisean know. If she would have came back home and got Ronnie involved, she wouldn't have been Chrisean Rock today.
Oh, boy,
I was surprised she was doing all of these things, knowing that I just defended myself along with her hindpox and came home from it. To knowing that
he's acting like he's a victim.
Quickly jumped ship without any respect, any communication
on your name.
It was devastating. It was devastating.
Oh boy. This sounds like a Lifetime movie, man. Sounds like a Lifetime movie. This is I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm glad Chrisean went and took her butt back to Baltimore. Between the Blueface BS, the mother put up, or somebody put up a group of his groupies, and you know, that's a sad situation there too. That girl don't catch a break, man. You know, I know y'all seen this from yesterday when Karlissa put, they ain't going to give you what Jesus can put. I mean, they ain't going to give you what Jesus can, but go off, son. I pray Avery and Journey don't thirsty to be on a groupie list. I hope they don't be on a groupie list neither, Karlissa. I hope not either. But the fact remains that it is what it is. You know, it's a lot of exploitation going on up here. And I'm telling you, not only is Ronnie trying to exploit, you know, Chrisean Jesus and Chrisean, you know, to promote his music, because is what I believe he's trying to do. But I believe that, you know, Blueface is going to get out, and if they are together, hello, Queen Grandma, I believe he's gonna try to exploit her too. And I think that Ronnie's looking at it like, now it's my time to do it. While Blueface is in jail, I'm gonna try to get some of that cake. And I really think it don't have nothing to do with 𝗪𝗛𝗓𝗪. I think it has to do with a come up. He saw that CashApp was in Blueface's circle. She paid attention to the assignment. She blew up. But then when she got the money, she ended up giving her money back to Blueface. So he's thinking that if he debos her, like he's trying to do now, but she's not going for it because she had it done to her before, that he'll be able to have a come up too. And I feel like men that do that are not even men. You can't even call them men. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really sad that he's going out bad like that. It is. It's horrible. And like I said, allegedly they're saying that the family's been trying to talk with him. He ain't listening. And his mother tried to talk to him. He's not listening. And they also say that he has some sort of schizophrenic. He has mental issues. So I don't know how true it is. And that's why I keep saying that, because people do make lies up here. And, in some cases, like these kind of conversations, it is, receipts really are much needed, because you could be character assassinating somebody because somebody planted seeds that this dude is a schizophrenic, and he's not. But he's giving me all the signs of schizophrenic. And he's a dangerous force to be reckoned with. And I hope CashApp is realizing this, because he's something's not right. I'm sorry. And I'm not even joking about it. It's something ain't right. Security guard found his inner Skywalker. I don't know, but this is crazy, man. I can't make this stuff up. I wouldn't leave my goldfish with him. Tiffany. Man, oh man, oh man. I seen something with Marsh. Let me check that out. Let's check that out with Marsh. If she's boring, we getting off. Hold on. Let's check Marsh out. I did see something with her. Now, actually, I ain't messing with Marsh right now. I ain't doing that. I want to talk about these clowns and stuff in this circus, man. It's so sad, man. I hope that brother gets him some help. Because Ronnie gonna mess around and flip his wig. He gonna be back in jail. And then I'm gonna tell you something. I'm wondering if there's any way that case, no, somebody said it was sealed. I don't know. But I'm quite sure there's ways to get around something when you're trying to get rid of somebody. Ronnie's been talking about that man he unalived every interview. And to me, it's like, I don't know if he's bragging or he's lost his mind to a point where he just don't know what he's saying at this point. I don't know which one it is. Oh my God. Hold on one second. Hold on. Who, child, my husband is a pain in the behind. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's something's not right and stuff. And I just hope that, and then I'm hearing that's what I need to be looking up. Who heard about that CashApp's court date was pushed up? I ain't never heard of a safety order being pushed up. So I don't know what's going on. Something ain't right. You said, sis, please let me hear the. I already played it. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛. Yeah, bottle syrup down. Yeah, that scissor stuff costs a lot of money. I don't know where he's getting money to be buying that to get high off of. I don't know. It says there went the GoFundMe money broke again.
This is too funny. Ronnie is a jerk. Is anybody want to come up on the platform? I'll put the link. If you do decide to come up, that's great. If you don't, I won't lose any sleep. But I'll put the link in the chat if you would like to come up and speak. Just don't be up here cussing. I don't want to have to edit anything. Remember, we're on social media, not in our living rooms. So it's there if you want to come up and speak. Speak your truth. The truth shall set you free, Ronnie. Wonder Woman, I miss y'all too. Oh, so you just got in, 𝗪𝗪? So you missed the part 1? Yeah, part 2's going up at 5. Yeah, 5 o'clock. So right after I get off of my live, part 2 is going up and stuff. Yeah, I had to break it up into 2 parts. But he was wildin'. That fake. And I know what would make him put up a fake DNA test and people are already thinking he's clout chasing. Why would he do that to himself? I'm not understanding that. Like, do you want attention? Dude is crazy, man. I don't get that. But I'm gonna say something. You know, people are going in hard on Ronnie, and they should, because he is crazy. However, you also need to be going hard on the ninjas who the whole year were dragging CashApp, and now they're back in the circle with the people who support CashApp, and acting like they're her biggest supporters. It's making me sick to my stomach. There's a channel holder in particular that I'm referring to, and I honestly can't understand how y'all gave her a pass to even have the choice to take that side. You know what I'm saying? That's out of order and stuff. She was calling us rock tards and all kind of stuff. I said to myself, that's crazy. But it is what it is. If you like it, I love it. But she wouldn't have got a pass. She definitely wouldn't have got a pass. Boo boo. Let me see something. Wonder. Didn't forgive me. Hey, Odin. Oh, I didn't even see y'all. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm so out of it. Hey guys.
Hey.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Genty.
How's everyone doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm okay. I just want to say this. Okay, the Bonnie, the Hey Pages, and then Bree caused Karlissa to just go on and put the icing on the cake.
Hello?
Yeah, you cannot do that with someone that has mental illness.
Yeah.
They playing mind games with this young man, and now he done flew over the cuckoo's nest.
But you know what though? Don't forget China, because
and China too. She was trying to be She was trying to be.
That was her brother-in-law and everything.
But then she corrected him when he started saying Junior was his.
No, but she started really going in on him the last couple of days when he started talking about her mother. But the thing is when they had ran him away, some of the T pages, she woke it back up. And see, now it backfired.
Yeah, you can't play with people that's on substance abuse and have mental illness. Yep. And the receipts apparently allegedly was sent to Blue Rock. The Knot said he sent the receipts.
I don't listen. Listen. Please. Okay. I'm cool with.
Okay. Well, he said the person that had the receipts sent the receipts to a couple reputable people. So.
Okay, yeah, Blue Rock TV. Okay, I can seeing you said the names.
Yeah, I can say that one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, it's sad that because Chrisean and Junior could have got hurt.
Yep.
And they can still get hurt. He says he's gonna unalive Chrisean. Like, like that's crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, Karlissa, what are you doing? You hate that girl that much you'll put your own grandson in jeopardy?
Yep. Yep. But
That's
see,
crazy.
and see, that's why Karlissa, she's trying to act like she's playing civilized now. And when she did that little live with him the other day, she tried to act all cool, calm, and collective. But you and Tasha K as well.
Yes.
You guys put a battery in his back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all then ignited this. Now y'all need to put this fire out.
Yes, it's really sad.
Genty.
Yes, I'm here.
So what you got to say, sis?
He cuckoo for cuckoo puffs.
Them lights ain't on. So we gonna have to put him on the short bus.
He already on a short bus. I mean, the elevator don't go to the 6th floor. I think the guy is crazy.
Yeah,
I think Chrisean need to really get that restraining order on him, so next time he come near her, he could get arrested because he's crazy. He a stalker. He got in his mind. See, crazy people like that got things in their mind. Once it's in his mind, he wake up to that and he go to sleep to that every day. They dangerous people.
Yep.
If he even go to sleep, he probably up all night.
I know it because
that's what I'm saying. He be up all night, all day. He got on the same clothes he had on for about a month now.
And that's not like him. And that's not like him to do that.
No, he don't. He don't.
Usually
and a person like that, I knew a person like that when I used to live in the projects in real life. And he committed suicide in the middle of the projects. He shot himself in the head.
Wow.
But he was crazy and obsessive over somebody that didn't want to be with him. But every day he would be outside hollering and screaming out her window. He would be acting crazy in the neighborhood.
Wow.
He was just crazy. He went crazy. I don't know if he got a bad batch of stuff or whatever, but something turned him crazy because he used to didn't act like that. I know him when he was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And people like that is dangerous. So I really hope and pray that Chrisean go get a restraining order on this mud and push through with it. Don't say you're going to do it. Go do it because he going to run up on her again.
Yep. And the next time she might not be that lucky, honey.
It's
exactly.
Sad.
Exactly.
I've been praying for her and Junior, and I'm so worried. And then the sad part is, I have been praying that for that her and Karlissa, make amends just for the sake of Junior, because Karlissa seems to really care about her grandkids.
Right.
However, I don't pray that prayer no more because Karlissa, what she's doing is not right.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think about it. Not only Ronnie mental, but Chrisean can have a nervous breakdown or anything behind all this. Nobody's thinking about that. She has to keep her mental state to raise her son. What is wrong with people?
But I agree with Karlissa when Karlissa say that that baby. I believe that Chrisean is taking good care of that baby.
Oh yes, she is. Yes,
I really believe that Chrisean and her friend, they taking very good care of that baby, and I believe that baby is getting attention that he needs.
Yes, Chrisean
we just don't see it. We don't see it because it's none of our business.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's why he mad. He told me something. He want to see paperwork and he want to get Junior some attention and blah blah blah. I mean, come on, mind your business. Karlissa know. You heard her say in her heart, she know that's her grandson. That's her grandson because Chrisean Jr. look just like Blueface oldest son.
Yeah.
So that's not that, that boy's family, and she don't have to give him a DNA test. She said to his face, he's not your baby.
And that should be enough.
And that should be enough right there. She said it to his face. He said, "Oh, that's my baby." She said, "No, it's not."
Allegedly, his family says he knows that's not his baby.
Yeah, they're saying a lot of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I think he's kind of losing it.
He losing it. He losing it. He on it. He on that stuff heavy. He on that stuff heavy, and that stuff and mental health do not mix. That stuff and mental health do not mix. It get worse when you take that stuff. Okay.
Yep. He thought with Blue being in jail,
he could get away with this.
Was gonna run to him,
right?
But when he didn't, he done snapped
because it didn't go the way it's planned.
Yep.
But I believe him and Chrisean in the beginning used to pillow talk, and she used to say, "Okay, when we make it," and he's just jealous because she's not carrying him with her.
Right.
He want that same she got, but he's obsessed now. He's obsessed, and that's dangerous. I'm telling you. I hope she get a restraining order on him, and that's that, because he's gonna pull up on her again. I'm telling you.
It's very dangerous.
He gonna walk right up on her just like he did. He said she told him where she was at. So if she is talking to him, she need to stop talking to him. Period. Leave him alone.
Or if they blew up the message, the message was from somebody else telling him she was at the mall and to go get her. She's yeah. The blogs blew that up, and it was all on there. That wasn't Chrisean telling him where she was at. He's a big liar.
Yeah, he's dangerous. I hope I just pray. But I believe she getting all the help she can get for that baby. We just not seeing it because it's none of our business. And people keep talking about, oh, they concerned. I mean, mind your business. That's not your baby.
My nephew used to cry like Junior, son, just like him. We nicknamed him Squeaky because he squealed like that. And ain't no wrong with Junior. My firstborn son, I carried him and held him and did everything for him, so he didn't do nothing for himself till he was good, about 2.5 years old. When I went back to work, my grandmother would keep him, and she would put him on the brush, make him a pallet on that floor with his toys, and put him on the floor, and that's when he got to walking and stuff, because I never would put him on the floor. I always carried him. She just was in love with her baby. He was sick, with the hernia. All she knew was to love on him and hold on him. He ain't no wrong with Junior. Junior gonna be just fine.
Exactly. Like it took my son over. He was 1.5 years before he started walking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My son was there.
I held him all the time.
Yeah, about 2 years old.
Yeah, my youngest son was like that too, Jason.
I had him spoiled.
He was a crybaby. He wouldn't go to nobody.
Girl, my son was a crybaby. I said, "What you gonna cry to? You're 16." I used to be like, "I don't want no more kids." That's why I stopped at 1.
Yeah, when you have your first baby, you spoil them.
Yeah.
It wasn't even my first baby. This was my second son. I got 2 kids. My second son is the one that's spoiled. And to this day, he be sitting up under me and still. Still.
My firstborn now,
grown man.
Children, and he's at my house throughout the day. If I'm telling you, if he ain't in my door 10, 20 times a day, he ain't in here none.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
In between time, he's FaceTiming me. I said, "You got to get off the titty, boy."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad with him.
Shoot, my son's. Let me tell you something. My son's 32 years old. My mother just bought him a Honda Accord EX 4-door. Okay, so you know my child is spoiled. He's 32 years old. He'll be 33 in February.
And mine is 38.
Yep. So I know about spoiling a kid.
Yes.
My baby 28. He'll be 29 in March. That's my baby 28 now.
Now my firstborn spoiled like that, a mama's boy, and then my third son is a mama's boy. But the rest of them, they attached. We're very close, but not as bad. Them two have it bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so bad.
And that's how Chrisean Rock got Junior. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Cherish.
If he buy his wife something, he buys me something. I said,
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
That's good. So you got something to
Yeah.
say, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm just saying, basically, I don't know. This is the most strangest and weirdest and like demonic thing I've ever seen in my life. Um, I don't know what these people's angle is. I never seen nobody hate somebody so bad.
Well, it started from her own family. If you want to get
Right.
technical, I mean, her own sisters. I mean, look at Chastity. I mean, one point in time, China was hating. Now she's on Chrisean Rock's side, but Chrisean Rock don't trust her.
Right.
You know, so it's like,
he don't trust
hey,
nobody.
that's why I
I
always
think
say,
it started. I think it started with Blue for some odd
oh
reason.
yeah, yeah,
A
yeah, yeah.
lot
You're
of
right. Yeah, you're right about that.
for some odd reason, a lot of women. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's like a shortage of men, but you see a lot of women. I think Blueface must be a prize or something in their eyes. No,
Yeah.
for real. And now I'm hearing. I was looking at the comments and good girl, they sitting up there talking about, ooh, uh, Ronnie fine. Like Ronnie kind of
Ronnie?
Oh
Uh-uh.
yeah. I mean, he is a nice looking guy. I mean,
I don't know if
he
you
ain't
know
bad. He ain't
fine.
butt ugly. He's
Right,
not butt ugly. You know,
right,
like he
right.
ain't. You know, nobody be like, ugh, girl,
But he
no.
ain't nothing to
But
write home about either. He
yeah,
ain't
but
nothing,
he's not.
right. Nothing to write
If
home about.
he, what makes him unattractive is the stuff that he's doing.
Yeah.
Right. His attitude.
Yeah, but his he got a decent face. You know, it ain't
Yeah.
like
He's
like
chatty
my
patty.
grandmother.
What
Yeah,
you say?
but now they going off talking about, oh, she gonna mess up on a good man, and it just really made me think to myself, like, these women, like nowadays, these women are really desperate for men or
Girl,
Yep.
they
something
so
because
it's a
they,
disgrace.
for some odd reason, they think that if she has a baby by Blueface, that she won, and the ones that hate her, they like, I hope it's Ronnie's baby. I hope it's Ronnie's baby, and they LOL, and I hope it's Ronnie's baby. What, I don't. First of all, now one of them ninjas doing a dang thing for him. They ain't giving
Right.
Chrisean eye water for cry water. Okay,
Right,
she's
right,
doing
right,
everything. So I don't
right.
understand what difference do it make, and I ain't never understood why somebody worried about where, like, who ejaculated in her. Like, who
Right.
cares?
That's what I'm
She
saying.
take, like, why are they worried about it? And they just get a man. You give him a test. You go, since y'all think he's so fine, go lay up with Ronnie and get a baby by him and test it.
And when you find out what's next, that's what I want to know. What's
Exactly.
next?
Like, and
You know?
then like they
Right. He don't
keep,
even have a job.
Right. But I'm saying when people in the public,
he be selling narcotics, okay,
right,
and them blue gloves he got.
Like I said, he don't even have a job. That's not a job.
right.
I know, but I don't understand how he could sit up there, and I think he getting high up or whatever the hell he's selling, because them blue gloves ain't helping him or whatever,
They're not
get,
at all.
because he getting a contact from whatever the hell he doing. He's selling,
Yeah.
because
He's
yeah,
not selling. He's
Right.
using. It's a difference. He's not selling. He's using.
I
He
seen him
won't even
making
be
some
able to make it
transactions.
past a package. He won't make it past a package because
Right.
He
he's going to
probably
use it.
He's his
he
own
probably
best
messing it up
customer.
the package. He
He's his
probably messed
own
up the package.
listen, he's his own best customer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen
He ain't got no work.
Right.
I seen them people getting in his car, and I don't heard them making all types of transactions and stuff or whatever. Ain't nobody stupid. First of all, I would, and they talking about, oh my God, he just wanted to talk to her. If you would have came at me with a damn ski mask and some blue gloves on,
You would have bust him in the head to the white meat. What's
I
up?
would have screamed, man. I would. First of all, I'm so scary. Like I would have screamed bloody murder. I would the whole mall. I would
I,
have been throwing chips and bread and
I would
everything
have
in
picked something
Subway
up.
on his ass. Okay,
I would have
like I don't
picked
even
something
know
up.
who you is, and you know what I mean. Like, no, you coming
Mhm.
at me with a damn ski mask and some blue
No,
gloves on. I would have thought Blue was putting a hit out on me.
well, listen. Let me tell you something. I would have been scared, but I would have picked something up and bust him in the head to the white
I
meat.
would have had all types of everything on Subway on top of his ass.
Oh God. She said everything would have been on top of him. Huh?
Yes, with a ski mask on. I don't know what
Yeah,
you
that was
about to do, and you got on gloves. Like, what's the purpose?
yeah, that's crazy. That's just crazy. On all levels.
And then you
Yeah.
walking all weird and shit.
You know what? Let me just say this to you too. That's why the security guard did what he did to him. Because he was like, why you coming in here like all crazy like that? You know what I'm saying? Look at
Yeah,
what you
he
got look at what you got on your hands and in your head. Messing with this
yeah.
girl with this baby in her hand.
And then what? Like who? He's sitting up there talking about. Oh, the baby didn't have a blanket on. He's going all crazy. He didn't have a blanket on. What? First of all, Junior is 1 years old. Okay, who wraps up a 1 year old unless it's like a blizzard outside? And when you're inside, I know I get hot in the mall. The first thing I do
Yeah.
is take off my coat.
Take off your coat, your jacket, or coat, whatever.
Yeah, like, and then my thing is, since he the damn daddy, possible daddy, he could have went and got him a cheap little coat and say, here, I see little man don't have a jacket, or asked did he have a jacket, or
Right.
like you sitting up here screaming, going all crazy and calling, like just doing all kind of weird stuff, and then like when he was in the hospital, what did he do? When he was in the hospital to get this surgery or whatever, like he probably ain't reach out to him.
Listen, he's a liar. He's starting to make up stuff, just like when he put that.
Talking about did she get her? Did he get his surgery? Everybody saw, and Karlissa pisses me off because she's a gaslighter and she played dumb. I can't stand her.
Yeah.
She's sitting up here talk about some. I don't know if she got it. She got the surgery correct. When everybody saw her go to the hospital, and I mean they see every damn thing else. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all the bad shit they see. I don't know why they didn't see her go to the hospital and get the surgery done. Or,
Right.
when she was in the hospital and she followed up with the surgery, he was like 29 days old, wasn't even a month old, and got that surgery done.
Right.
And they sitting up here saying the reason why Blue outed her about that surgery, or said that it wasn't because he gave a damn about that baby, because if he cared about that baby when he made that old satanic ass video, okay,
Oh,
talk
you in
about
that
how he just
cussing good? You in that cussing
okay,
good?
okay, I'm
Go ahead,
sorry,
Chris. That's all right.
said
Go ahead.
they said satanic behind video that he made, talk about how he m-worded somebody after Chrisean had just got the baby blessed. He didn't care nothing about that baby. Okay.
Well, he
And
only
he
did that because he was mad at Chrisean. It was getting back at Chrisean. Just like when he follows Chrisean and then unfollows Chrisean, he unfollows his own son. So come on now. What does your son did to you? If you're mad at the mother, okay, but why are you unfollowing your son? Like that's
he
just
did yeah, he did that because he saw the attention that she was getting. Like, it was celebrities that don't even pay his behind no mind. Okay. She had Kevin Gates looking
fabulous.
Kevin Gates, fabulous. She had Nicki Minaj reaching out to her. She had
Yep.
Babyface reaching out to her.
Timberland.
Yeah, Timberland. People, they don't even think about his
Yep.
scrawny narrow behind.
Nope.
She had legends, okay? Foxy Brown. All
Yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something because I can't. He envies her.
I think
He
so too.
he he envies her. He is her worst. Him and the mammy. He is her worst, and he just can't understand what is it about this girl. That's why he don't want to let her go. He wants to destroy her in
I don't
every
understand.
way possible.
That's what I feel. I feel like it's just the weirdest relationship. I feel like he's really, he don't want, he don't. It's like he might not want her, but he don't want nobody else to have her either. So he rather just destroy her so nobody can have her.
I knew when he sat up there and watched and saw how many followers that Chrisean Jr. had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because don't nobody. I mean, and his children are beautiful. Don't get me wrong; they're beautiful. But in his sick warped mind,
Mm-hmm.
Chrisean Jr. having them followers, for some reason it was like it was work like money to him, or like it built up he felt like the baby was worth something, so he wanted to diminish this baby. He wanted, I'm telling you, that what he did was an attack on that baby, but he made it seem like it was out of concern.
You know what? Let me just say this to you. We all know that he hates on Chrisean Rock, because look at how the people that are in Blue Circle disrespects Chrisean Rock. And they're only doing it because when Chrisean Rock's not around, or when she is around, he disrespects her. And when she's not
Exactly.
around, he's saying foul stuff about her. So they figure if he don't respect her, why should we?
Exactly. And for the life of me, I don't understand. I don't know if she feels like he has something on her or what, but for the life of me, I don't understand,
No, she's
why
just in
she's
love.
dealing with this man.
She's just in love.
She better love herself, because like he is,
Yep.
man.
She needs to,
Be,
but it's gone. Maybe sometimes it takes people a long time. It took me 13 years with one relationship I was in. I was with that man for 13 years, engaged and everything. I'd never married him. Matter of fact, the year he tried to engage to me, that was when he knew I was about ready to leave him. And
that's
I'm
why he
so
did
glad,
it.
right? And I'm so glad that I didn't follow through with it, because we'll probably still be together now. And then again, he may have changed. I don't know, but I wasn't taking no chance with it either. So,
Right.
and I was with him for a long, long time, and it's the used the factor. But I just said, you know what? It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna have sleepless nights and all that, but I have to let this go. This is too toxic for me. And I'm surprised that I let it go, because I didn't let it go because I fell out of love with him. I just was like, this is not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good for my health or my mental. So I said, I have to let this go, even if I don't want to. Because as long as I
Right.
sit in it, he's going to think that I'm okay with it. He's going to continue to do it.
And then you end up hurting yourself,
Yep.
like
Yep.
when you are being abused emotionally, it does take a toll on you physically.
And your mental. Your mental's even worse, because
Right, but
physical
but you
abuse
could
can
see it
heal.
physically. But you
Right.
could see it physically, you
Yeah.
could see it physically. I mean, like it's scientific facts that there are connections with mental stress to like heart disease, or sometimes people could get so sick emotionally,
Cancer.
to to where they could get cancer and stuff like that. So you just you gotta put you first. Sometimes it's hard though, because we
Mm-hmm.
like though that little chemical that we get, from, what is it called, I forget what it's called, but it's a little chemical,
Oxytocin.
yeah, that you get
Oxytocin.
from that person love bombing you and telling you how beautiful and I love you, and that's what we look for, and that's what we sometimes that's an addiction.
Right. Yeah, and like I just said, right. It's also sometimes you stay with somebody because of you're so used to that person. That's all you know is that person. It's been so much time that y'all spent together, whether it was toxic or not. It's like you just feel like you ain't gonna find nobody that you gonna love that hard like that. So you stay in it and you try to make excuses. I know it's toxic, but there's more good days than bad. Not realizing, no, baby girl, it's more bad days than good.